No matter how well we take care of a flag, even if we bring it down to examine it, we make sure that it's washed or cleaned regularly, that any tears or fraying are taken care of, a flag being out in the elements is only going to last a certain amount of time. As flags wear out, they become faded, they become soiled to where they can't be cleaned, or there will be rips or tears that are so bad that they can't be repaired. When that happens, it's important to replace the flag in order to show respect for our national emblem. Before the flag code, there were problems where people would take a flag that was no longer being used and just throw it on the garbage heap. In one instance in New York City, a flag was found that was being used to cover a seat on a hansom cab, and people were very upset. The main idea with retiring a flag is to dispose of it in such a way that it won't be recognizable as a flag and that it won't be used for some other purpose. For instance, you don't want our flag used as rags. The flag code says that the flag should be destroyed respectfully, preferably by burning. That's getting a little bit more difficult nowadays. When the flag code was written in 1923, people had an oil barrel in the backyard that they burned their paper trash in regularly, and you could go and burn the flag there, or even make a bonfire in your backyard and burn a flag. Nowadays, that's not really a good option in most cities. Also, back when the flag code was written, most flags were made out of either silk, wool, or cotton. Today there are many man-made fibers, and some of them melt before they burn. So it's a little more difficult, but there are organizations that will help in this. Boy Scouts very often will offer a service to people in their area, and various civic organizations also will help in taking flags and then destroying them properly. This is one of the services that Colonial Flag offers. Individuals who have an old flag that is worn out can turn it in at Colonial Flag, and Colonial will make sure that it is disposed of properly. As far as how to destroy a flag, military regulations indicate that it should be done in private, and the military doesn't have any kind of a ceremony for destroying old flags. Different organizations, though, have come up with ceremonies where flags are retired or destroyed, and there are no guidelines for exactly how this should be done, not in the flag code. The main thing to keep in mind is to do it respectfully and to make sure that as the flag is destroyed, no portion of the flag is left, that the whole flag is consumed. Another thing about destroying old flags is people have this attitude that any flag that becomes old has to be destroyed. There are flags that may be old, may be tattered, but they have significance for a family, or maybe they're historic flags. Take a look at the Star-Spangled Banner in the Smithsonian back in Washington, D.C. It has holes, it's frayed, it's in terrible shape, but we would never think of burning it. We don't display it on a flagpole anymore, but historic flags or flags that have sentimental meaning for a family may get to a point that you don't want to display them on a flagpole anymore, but they can be retained as an artifact that is important to that family.